we like to bring the best of both worlds to RoofCon, the fun, but also the serious educational. And that's why our attendees keep coming back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Den. This is CJ Bachmann, and today I am joined by Jenna Lawson. Jenna is the Director of Events at RoofCON and Roofing.com. It is conference season, right? Everyone is getting out and about. So welcome to The Den, Jenna.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. For audience members who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about you and what you do for RoofCON?
Yeah, so I am the Director of Events for all things RoofCON, Roofing.com, and Revolt, which is our mastermind group. So I organize all of the events. I'm always running around like crazy at them, managing them, communicating with our attendees. So I'm just over, RoofCON's my big thing. So I'm the director for that, and I love every second of it. I've been with the company for about a year and a half, and I do not see myself doing anything else right now.
That's great. But I do have to ask, can you tell us a little bit about your experience with performing theater in London?
Yes. Yeah, so I got the opportunity to perform in London, of all places, back in college at the Rose Theatre in Kingston, which is just right outside of London, and it was a dream. I got to be a part of that twice, and I performed there, and I wish I could just go back in time and relive that moment, but that's just really a fun fact about me. And yeah, so I also do like theater and acting on the side as well.
That is so great. So from London to RoofCon, like
I know, big transition.
it is. You know what? Everybody has unique backstories. So I was talking to someone the other day because, like I mentioned, we are in conference season, so there are a lot of conferences, trade shows, and things like that are happening in this kind of in this quarter. And RoofCon is coming up November 6th through the 8th. Can you tell us a little bit about the event, the speakers, some information about the programs that are going on, and why people should be attending?
Yeah, so RoofCon is the #1 no pitch roofing and solar conference. What that means is people ask me, what does no pitch mean? We like to keep it educational focused at RoofCon. It's all about the impact that attendees are going to take away following the event, months after the event, years after the event, for their businesses and in a professional way. And we're going on year 4 of the event, so we're still fairly new. We're expecting about 4,500 to 5,000 attendees with 200 to 250 exhibitors. So it's quite a big event. We've came a long way. Year 1, I think we were about 50 attendees, and then this year we're planning for the 5,000 mark. So we've grown quite a bit throughout the years. We're going on year 2 in Orlando, Florida. We just loved the Orange County Convention Center, the people, and the location. I think everyone likes coming to Orlando during the fall time of year because it's not as humid and as hot as it usually is. So we have a team of about 15 people. So we're pretty small, but the impact that the team has, it's incredible. So we're expecting speakers or headliners such as Tim Tebow, John Maxwell, and Nick Santonastasso. John Maxwell was actually a speaker last year at the event, and he just raved about RoofCon. So he really wanted to come back to speak in front of the audience again. With that, we also have expo floor hours where the vendors, the sponsors that we sign up, they're going to get to talk to attendees from all over. We're expecting people from South Africa, from Puerto Rico. So we're bringing in people from all over to RoofCon. With that, we'll also have panels, industry speakers, and much more going on. It's a conference, but it's also just an educational opportunity with about 48 breakout sessions. So it's a huge event with lots of opportunities for everyone.
So much excitement inside that, that one little answer. I am from Florida, so I agree. October is definitely not a terrible time to visit Florida.
Yeah.
I'm also a Florida Gator fan, so I'm sad that I'm not going to be with our team who's attending RoofCon to be able to hear Tim speak, but that is super awesome. And I'm really happy to hear that it's no pitch, because a lot of times, especially here lately, people are shying away from some of these conferences and expos because the sales aspect of it is so strong. And a lot of times when when companies do decide to change it up a little bit, it's very helpful, right? Because you want to spend money on conferences that you're going to be able to walk away understanding something better than you did before you walked in, or getting tips and tricks or things, actionable items that you can, literally go home and implement in your business to make a change. It's great to have people there to kind of talk about products and services that could help you or aid you in your business, but being able to know that you're walking into an educational space is huge.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. That's why we really value that educational aspect, because you can attend a show and you'll have a good time, good memories, good networking opportunities. But at the end of the day, if you're not taking that back to home to your business and in your personal life, I feel like a conference didn't have a really good intention with it. I feel like you have to have that educational aspect, but also that the networking and the fun opportunities. We have a VIP party that we host on the last night. So it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work too, because it's really draining, listening to supplementing, accounting, solar integration, marketing, all these different topics, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. And we like to bring the best of both worlds to RoofCon, the fun, but also the serious educational. And that's why our attendees keep coming back, because we really want to grow on the leadership, legacy, and the integrity part of the business side.
And speaking of growth, you had mentioned how much RoofCon has gone in just, a short period of time. And a lot of that has to do with how you market these events. Marketing is super important. And I can say that because, I'm part of a marketing agency.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we do. But for an event like this, as a director of the event, what are some of the things that you and your team have been working on as far as your marketing and tactics that you're using to get more and more people to visit RoofCon?
Yeah, so I work very closely with our marketing department. We work hand in hand. I'm actually doing some social media posting right now. So we work hand in hand with this event of marketing it, because without a good marketing strategy, you're not going to have a good event. You have to get people there. We have a roofing and solar community Facebook group with about 25,000 members. That's our main platform that we really promote RoofCon on. We post about every day on there, whether that's a sponsorship announcement, a speaker announcement, the schedule, a breakout topic, team post, everything, polls. We really utilize the Facebook group for that, because it's such a large number of people in the industry. We rely on that. We also run Facebook ads. Social media ads are our best friends. And we really stepped up the game with our ads this year, and we have seen a big impact on that. So we're definitely going to continue to use that following the event. But yeah, so Facebook ads as well, Instagram. I think I find myself seeing a RoofCon ad every single day, which is great. We really want to target those like-minded people in the industry that's looking to grow and scale their business, whether they're an owner or a salesperson. There's something you can get out of attending the event. So that's what we try to target with our audience. Past attendees as well. Word of mouth is really the main marketing tactic that has just been so beneficial to us. I feel like our attendees, they do a fantastic job at telling their experience, telling their story of why RoofCon was so beneficial for them. And by listening to their testimonials, their videos that our awesome videographer puts together following the event, and the event recaps, word of mouth, I feel like we would not be where we are if it weren't for our past attendees and our supporters, because
I think that that's really the consensus that I hear for just about, any event coordinator or event director that I speak to. And one of the things I like about what you said, and I hope that people were really listening, is your usage of Facebook groups, because that feeds your word of mouth, right? When you are putting those recaps, those sizzle reels, those highlights from the event, you're reminding people about what they experienced or what they missed out on or what was happening. And they're going to continue to spread that word even more. And the members of that group are also, when they see those posts come through, they see that information that reminds them, hey, I need to tell people about this so that they will attend, because this was such a great event. Exactly. So I'm really glad that you threw that in there, because everyone thinks of marketing, they just simply think about, Google ads or social media ads. There's a lot of other ways to increase your marketing and increase your word of mouth via marketing that is really beneficial. let's switch gears a little bit. With me being here in the den and it being a She Handles It takeover, I always like to ask the women that I speak to a little bit about some of the unique triumphs and challenges that they face in these roles. You're in a role that's primarily there's a lot of men surrounding you. So what are some of the unique challenges and triumphs that you feel that you've kind of overcome as a woman in the business world?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm only 24, so I'm fairly new to the career world, and I would never imagine that I'd be in the roofing space. But I'm so thankful to be a part of that. The hurdles that I've encountered have, I'm trying to think of one specific one, but they've really been a stepping stone for me almost.
Okay.
Being my age, I'm only 2 years out of school, and then being in the roofing industry, it's definitely kind of intimidating a lot. But I've learned to really use that intimidation factor and really propel me forward. And
Yeah.
and that's a big thing. So we have a mastermind group called Revolt, and it's an all men group. And being the director of that, being a female, it's definitely difficult at times to be a part of that, being a female in that aspect. But we do a great job of making it inclusive. I think we're working at creating a women's retreat, so a women's mastermind group, and I really want to be a part of that and really show people that it's not all a man's world in the roofing industry. We have so many awesome women in the industry, and our sales team. Blake, she's always, reaching out to the Revolt members, and she does a great job of that. And she definitely does not use, being a woman to hold her back. So
I love hearing that, because I think that we're finally getting to a point where and I can hear that you're confident, right? You feel good, you're confident in your skill set, you know that you have this job for a reason, and you're not letting that hold you back. But there are a lot of women out there that are afraid to interject. They're afraid to have a voice because they don't want their male counterparts to look at them differently. So I love knowing the fact that you just walk in and you do your job and you don't let it deter you. And anyone that's kind of second guessing, hey, why is there, a woman in this group or in this room? Once they hear you talk and they hear your passion and they see your skill set and your knowledge level when it comes to the industry, that shuts them up automatically. So I'm really glad that, you're making your way and kind of you fell into this by chance and you're really pushing forward. So kudos to you. And I can't wait to
thank
see
you.
how your career blossoms.
Thank you so much.
For those that are, let's switch back to RoofCon a little bit. For those that are interested in going to RoofCon and they haven't purchased their tickets yet, is there any special offer that we can extend to our audience, and how can they get tickets to RoofCon?
Yeah, so you can head over to roofcon.com and you can look at all of our ticket options. We'll be putting a schedule there shortly. So you can look at last year's videos, testimonials, if you're still on the fence about it with our attendees. I would definitely use the 1SEO10 code for 10% off of your ticket purchase. Definitely use that. We ended our early bird pricing, so definitely use that 10% off so it's 1SEO10.
All right, 1SEO10. 1SEO will be there. So for any of our audience members that are listening, I know we have several clients that are going to be there as well. Make sure that you purchase your tickets using the code 1SEO10. Now, we do something on the Den called the Final Roar, and this really gives you the opportunity to give out any last words as to why someone should not miss RoofCon. Tell us why this is the roofing professional event of the year.
So, I think that everyone should attend RoofCon in the roofing and solar contractor space. Like I said earlier, there is something for everyone at this event. It's not just about the party aspect. It's about coming to better yourself, to better your business, to better whatever you work on the daily. People take back stuff to their families that they learned at RoofCon. And I feel like RoofCon brings something different than other conferences. We have Tim Tebow, John Maxwell, Nick St. Anastasia coming in. They're obviously not in the roofing space. And we do have people that really question that. But once they attend RoofCon, they realize that the personal development side of yourself is just as important as the professional side. Without that personal side, you cannot succeed professionally. RoofCon is different. Our attendees are awesome. I mean, a lot of the same attendees, they attend all the different conferences, but we've heard it several times before. RoofCon is different. There's just something about it. And I don't know if that's the no pitch side of the conference, but there's something for literally everyone there. If it's not, then you can talk to me at the event. Maybe I can change your mind even more. I don't know. But
everybody chase down Jenna. No.
yeah, chase down me. I'll be running around everywhere, so you can see me there. But it's really just the three core values that really make RoofCon stand out: the integrity, leadership, and legacy. RoofCon, that's in itself with those three things. And if you just look at those three words, the integrity, leadership, and legacy, that is what RoofCon is all about. And that's why everyone should attend RoofCon, because I think we all need more integrity and more leadership skills and leave a legacy behind. I mean, that's
absolutely. And you know what? You've got a great location. You've got great speakers. People are going to make lifelong friends, and they're going to walk away with great takeaways. And you have the added benefit of it being no pitch, so you don't have to deal with salespeople running around trying to, reel you in. So I am super excited for our team to be there. And Jenna, I thank you so much for joining us. And guys, if you have not purchased your tickets for RoofCon yet, please do so and use the code 1SEO10 to get that discount. Thank you again for being here, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
You got it.